Okay, and we are live. All right, everyone, give me 1 second to post that to the internet, to Twitter. I guess I need to join more social media platforms. Let's see. Repost. Oops, wrong button. Not repost. Quote. And we're live. Post. All right, awesome. So, where were we? First of all, let me get rid of some other pop ups and things. This red thing on the bottom because my webcam, because that little, you know, little blinking whatever always just gets annoying. Okay, anyway, all right, so plan for this week is essentially to finish up the functionality code for our provider. So last week we spent the entire time really just trying to figure out how to make some proof of concept provider, which is, I guess, what we should have done week 1, but here we are, week 11. Woohoo! We've had our ups and downs, but yeah, we've kind of already done a lot of this code. So for the most part, this is going to be a lot of copy pasting, right? That's essentially what we're going to be doing. So we have our code over here. This provider. So we have our program over here that's just going to serve it. Let's see. We have a version number, I guess, that we have to pass. Do we have to pass in a version number? I guess not. I guess the version can be null? Huh. Alright, I wish we had a little bit more documentation around that, because I'm wondering what happens if I don't, let's see, did I go to the readme? I did say it's v1. Yeah, alright, well, I'll leave that alone for now. We'll come back to that. That's definitely something I will probably want, or CI/CD provider to set that, so then we'll have to load it from config, and that'll be a whole thing. But okay, so over here we have our provider. So we've set some things, right? So we're just gonna clean some things up. That's pretty much it. Now, let's do this by... Let's leave our console write lines. I think that'll help us do our debugging as we go through things. And so, let's go over to our command. And our command args. Oh boy. Alright, so... let's see. So now we have this command, and the idea is, instead of calling this stuff, right, it's going to call this thing. And you know what? Actually, we kind of already have all of this, so this can... A lot of this stuff can just go away, essentially, right? Let's see. So I guess... Well, I guess these outputs stick around, right? That's how that works. So we'll keep the outputs here, because those are sticking around. I don't know what sets those outputs, so that'll be a whole thing that we need to figure out today. Let's see, all these arguments go in here. So I'm just going to start by copy pasting a lot of this code into the provider? Okay. Well, I guess not. Really, okay. Let's take a step back. Oops, that's not the right... Let's go back to the provider. So what we want, let's start with this. We want to start with our create function. Was there an update function? Let's see. Or was it just create? I guess it's just create. Okay, that's fine. Check. What's the difference between... What's a diff? Oh, it just says what the differences are. Okay, that's fine. That'll be a whole thing we do. That might not be done today. Okay, but really what we want to do is we want to take this create... figure out the command we're going to run, and over here in our command thing, we already had a bunch of logic for that, for what our command is going to be, and it was all of this stuff. Ooh, oh boy. All right, so I'm going to cut this code and paste it over here, and let's uncomment all of it. Okay, so let's add our using statements. Cool, we're good here. All right. We'll add using statements for the things that we know about so far. Gonna exclude these args really quickly. Because that was a custom thing. Alright, well, let's see. Okay. Alright, I guess I'm wondering, should we just cut and paste these commands, move them down here into this provider project? Let's see what happens when we do that. Let's see, because... Well, okay. Again, you know, in the past we've seen where a lot of this this stuff is based off of you know, convention. So the provider, when it starts, it's a separate program that Pulumi starts up, right? So this example, this repo right here, which we've done nothing to, this is the template that Pulumi's created, and so I guess let's see. So this is a provider, right? Some sort of standard provider, and I'm trying to figure out like where is the you know, command args, right? Is that the SDK? This is the generated stuff, I believe. Node.js, yes, generates. Yeah, this is all the generated stuff. Let's open this in VS Code. Let's look at what that code looks like. So what I would assume, provider TS, is this the starting point? Yeah, this looks like it's oh no, index. Index is probably the starting point. So you got the module, registering a module, getting the version. But if I were to use this provider, where do I have my provider, my arguments, and all of that stuff? Custom resource. Here we go. Okay, so these are part of the same project. Okay, cool. I can work with that. I'm good with that. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to keep that open in another window. I'll probably reference that every so often. So we just cut and paste pretty much everything outside of this project, this one. Let's see, provider. So you know what? Let's start moving some things around. Basically a lot of copy pasting. What do we got here? Warnings, errors. I guess upload. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Static. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright, and so over here for this provider, let's change the name. Let's do some of our naming things right now. Upload provider. Yes, that's what we want. So let's make sure that this is also the name that we want to use. Program Cloudflare, pages, projects, static files. Upload? Yeah, upload. I mean, that's what we're doing, right? So, cool. So we'll leave it at that. So we're good. Let's make sure that the namespaces are correct in a lot of these things. We're not using that anymore. Let's go to the arguments, fix this namespace. Okay, let's fix the namespace to these input, or to, yeah, this input. Ooh, we might have to change that comment. That was a big old comment. Let's see. Okay, cool. Yeah, no problem there. Perfect. Okay, so let's see. What's wrong with the signature here? Oh, it's because we're not setting these. All right, let's comment these back out again. We'll leave all of this stuff really commented out. And for now, I'm just going to hit that Control-Shift-B. Let's build. Ooh, that's a lot of things failing to build. A lot of things over here in the provider. All right, that's fine. Let's go back to our provider. All right. Oh, yeah, it's because of these args. You know what? Let's leave that. Let's add the using statement. And is that actually the correct name that we want to call it? Upload static file. Cloudflare. I can't spell today. I can't spell any day. I'm sorry that you have to watch this. Cloudflare upload. Cloudflare static files upload. I like that. Let's go with that name. We're going to stick with that one for now. Let's see, that's the provider. Oh, you know what? We're using the word pages. Static. Cloudflare pages. Static files. Cloudflare pages, files upload. All right, let's go with that. And then that means we're changing the name of our provider. Okay, and then we had args. Okay, cool. Oh, all right. Oh boy. Okay, so, and then, is this what we want our namespace to be? Let's see. Yeah, that's probably what we want. Okay. Ugh. All right, and then I think I need to go back and change, I guess, just this part of the namespace everywhere. I just want to keep things similar. Yep. Using this program. Don't care about that. Okay, cool. Control-Shift-B. All right, cool. A lot less errors now, which is fine. We'll come back to those. Actually, wait. What are those again? Yeah, let's clear some of these out. All right. Build again. Provider. Directory does not exist exception. Yeah, we definitely want that. All right, and then what's this one? To immutable array. What? All right, cool. Keep our immutable array around now until we get frozen collections. Then that's going to be better, I guess. Same difference. No functional change to us. But for now, let's keep everything immutable as much as we can. All right. So if I hit Control-Shift-B, it looks like it's failing to build again. Oh, I'm so close. We're so close. Oh, easy. Oh, this integration no longer references anything we can use. So let's add a project reference to the provider. Okay, cool. And then that's right. Those are the args, and this is what we want. Okay. Yep, all right, cool. Everything was successful. Let's close all those tabs just to clean things up, start a little fresh, and get to our provider. All right, so here we go. Now we're in our create. So, go back to our command. Essentially, what we need to do is create this part. So let's do this. I'm just going to copy paste these things because these are values that we wanted. So we have, let's see, create request. Let's see, were there arguments? How do we get the arguments? Was it properties? Okay. All right, so let me go back over here to this example we have. Let's go to the provider, the TypeScript provider. So does it have the create? No, because this is calling the other thing. All right, let me open the other folder to the actual provider. And let's let's open that one in code. So what we're trying to figure out is, if we were to look here, we were trying to figure out, you know, we get the arguments, right? Back in the command, we get arguments of our specific type. How do we get this type is what I'm trying to figure out. Oops, wrong button. So let's see. Oh, that's not it. Sorry, I'm still very new to Go. Oh, I can install an extension. Yes, let's go ahead and install it. And then see what happens. I don't want to install those things right now. I don't know what they are. Let's just be careful, I guess. I don't know. All right, so here's the provider. That's not it. The command, main go. Nope. Where's our create? Oh, here's the create. Okay. State is random state. Input. Oh, random arg. Oh, it gets the args? Okay. All right, so this one did actually get the arguments in that type, in their static type. So let's see how we can. Oh, I don't need a second instance of Visual Studio. All right, so, that's the provider. Yeah. Yeah, that's the create right here. Create request. I'm not getting much. I'm wondering, do I have to like start getting values out of here? I do not like that. Huh. Okay. Okay, well, how about this? Let's see. For each var prop and request properties. Okay. Prop dot key colon prop dot value. And what is value? It's of something. Oh, okay, got it. So this is key value pairs of string property value. Okay, and property value is going to be something. This feels like it's going to be a hassle. Like I'm going to have to write something that essentially parses all these things out, which honestly won't be horrible, right? Because we're essentially going to be loading all of these. Wonder if I could just load them into a new instance of this, which. Yeah, all right, not horrible. Okay. All right. To view. Create. Request properties. Okay. Think we're good there. Yeah, that built. Okay, let's try running this now, just like last time. And I forgot what command we need to run. That's right. So we need to install the provider, which, all right, fine. Let's see. Let's copy the full path to that. CD this. Whoops. CD source. Oops. SRC. CD to there. To provider. Okay. Okay, cool. So we have that. Now what we need is to go here. Let's move these. Oops, wrong button. Whack source, whack this. And then into integration. All right. Let me up. Oh, I'm not logged in. All right, well, give me 1 second to log in on a different machine. Sorry, I use Pulumi for different accounts during the week. Okay, awesome. So we're good. I'm logged in. Let's let that run for a second, see what our output is. Okay, so project failed. Okay, doesn't matter. Here we go. This is what we want. Okay, all right. So it doesn't matter that this failed. I probably need to mess with the Cloudflare. Specified project name doesn't match. All right, that's fine. It doesn't matter. So, okay, got it. So we have the things that we have set. Okay. So, all right, which are these args. Okay, cool. So we have arguments, and they're all using this name. Okay. All right. Okay, got it. I wonder if there's something already built into Pulumi that will load this, because what I want is, since we have our dictionary, I want to hydrate this object with this, right? We have them, so, and a lot of them we know are required. So okay. Guess not. All right. Huh. Okay. Man, all right. Exists in Go, it looks like. Why don't I get it? Why can't I get these random args? I wonder where they. Oh, it's this. This is random arg, so it's length. Okay. I can't change it, right? Like create request. No, because it's create request. Okay, fine. All right, let's make some code for that. All right. So we want so let's add a new item. We are going to make create args. Plus. All right, and here we're going to get our dictionary. Oops. String, and what was the other one? It was easy enough. Property value. Properties. Okay, cool. So we have this. Let me add a new folder. Provider args. Let's move this into there. Yes, we'll do that. Yes. And you know what, actually? This is like the first time I think I've ever done this for code. I'm going to make this internal. Yeah. Usually just make everything public because I don't care. But no one needs to use this, so... All right, internal. It is specifically just for our thing to use. Okay. So we have a lot of these. I'm just going to copy paste these values and we'll work our way from there. So let's see. Directory list. Get set. Actually, these will all be get. Private, because it should only be set by the constructor is what I'm thinking we'll do here. Let's see. What does input map translate to? That dictionary? I think it's some kind of dictionary. Oh no. Yeah, environment, those are key value pairs. All right, so let's go with dictionary, immutable, and that'll be string string. All right, cool. Branch, this will be this. Okay, let's see, are those the only, nope, that's not the right file, args, okay. Sorry, I'm gonna have to do things on multiple screens. Looking at what was required. The only ones that we set as required, yeah, so we only set 2 that are required, and it is these 2. Perfect, okay, cool. So, easy enough. All right, let's start by making this ugly. So if properties dot contains key project name whoops, this needs to be a string dot toString. Okay. Row new argument null exception. Let's see, param name. I guess properties. We'll say properties dot project name. There we go. There we go. Else, well, we're basically just gonna throw an exception anyway. All right, cool. So we got that one. Next up, let's set upload dictionary. So we're gonna do the same thing over here. Upload dir. Okay, so we have those 2 set. Now, why are you complaining? Oh, because of these others. Okay. But you're not complaining about project name? Firedman. Oh, that's why. Okay, cool. That's fine. So it was required to be settable, but because it's required. Okay. The rest of these I think should be easy. So if properties, I guess we should do try get value. That's probably better. Out var upload dir. That's a little bit better. All right. Little easier to read, right? Project name, and then we'll go here and we'll just save ourselves a little bit. All right, cool. That looks good. All right, so try get value, and this is where I have to start referencing things over here on my other screen. So this is going to be branch out var branch. I will say branch is equal to branch toString. Oh. This, copy paste this, it's going to be branch. All right. So then we've got 4 more. All right, so let's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, perfect. So, environment. Actually, wait. I don't think we need to throw an exception for any of these. So it's going to be this or null. Yeah, actually, never mind. Oh, whoops. I'm editing the wrong one. Branch. It is fine if branch is null. So what we're going to do is do this. Oops. There we go. All right. So that's branch environment, which is this next one over here, environment. So we contain that. So environment. Ugh. So now we have to load everything from environment. All right. Is there a collection? Try get array. Yes. Perfect. Array property value. Ugh. All right. Try get array. Out var environment. Oops. Array. Okay, so we have the array. Oh no, this wasn't just an array. It was dictionary, right? So try get any chance you have. All right. Well, so it's probably an array, and then as an array. Yep. Okay. Nope, that's not the empty one. Ugh. Fine, we'll do that. Builder equals new. Oh, I guess not new. For each var item in environment array. Item dot, let's see. Okay, so how do we get these values out? It's a bunch of, it's key value pairs, right? So remember string key output property. So how let's see. Property value. So is this something from, yes. So property value is something from Pulumi. Is computed. Wonder if is computed means something here, if that means what we want. Oh, wait, object value. String. Oh, perfect. How do we get an object? Object value. Okay. Is that something? Maybe that's what we want. Try get object. Yay. Okay. Oh, the object has a bunch of keys and values. That might be what we want. Instead of try get array. Let's see. Try to look. Let's see. So this is input map. And if I mouse over here, let me bring. Here's the source code to input map. Input map differs from a normal dictionary in that it is itself an input type. Okay, I don't think that affects what we're trying to do because it's a resultant. Benefit of this is also a limitation because it represents a list of values that may eventually be created. There's no, that's fine. Okay, That wasn't very helpful. All right, let's see. Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. Comment all of this stuff. Let's go here. Let's set our environment equals new. I think we can do it from new dictionary. So string. Oops. Oh, don't know what button I pressed there. All right. Back in here. Let's see. Key 1. Value 1. 2, 3. And let's say 2, 3. Okay, we've got that. Let's make sure we can build. Cool. So that all built correctly. Let's go back to our provider. Whoop. All right. I don't know why you're complaining about line endings. That's new, but I don't care enough. All right. So we've got this type. Let's say type. Nope. Value dot type. All right, let's do that. So build. Okay, we're able to build. Let's go back to my other screen over here. Let's reinstall our plugin. Cool, we'll clear this. And let's force Pulumi up. So it'll still fail like before, but we just want our output. We just want to figure out what the data type is of an input map, input type. All right, cool. So that's not what we wanted. Uh-oh. The method update is not implemented. Oh, what? There is an update. I was under the impression there was no update. Update. Huh. Oh, have I not? Okay, that's probably why. Update. Oh, okay. No problemo. All right, so for now, we're just going to copy paste everything in our create, put that into update. Let's see, update request properties, virtual async. This is virtual override. I knew it. Override async this. Request. You don't have properties. Ugh. All right, let's just say news because we're definitely not going to care about the old values, right? Well, I guess we will care about the old values later when we need to do an update. But that's right. This needs to be an update response. What are your properties? What property? Ugh. All right. Hey, there we go. All right, cool. So that succeeded. All right. Cool, that's good. Let's force that update. Oh, just want some update, or just want some info here. Running. All right. All right, cool. So properties. So string, environment, object. Ah, there we go. Object. Okay, cool. That is what we wanted. So let's move this over here. Let's get back to our args. Let's undo commenting all that stuff out. So let's say dot try get object. All right, environment object. Just to keep the name there. And so that is a bunch of stuff. All right, so item in there. So builder dot add. Item dot key, item dot value dot toString. Oh, and this, so that's nullable. Dot has value is object. Okay. Huh. So no. So if it has a value, var item value, item value is equal to this if this is object. We'll go ahead and add it here. Okay, and then at the end of this, each builder dot to immutable dictionary. All right, there we go. Perfect. So if we have a value environment in our arguments, let's load it up. Let's try to get it as an object to get all of its key value pairs. Actually, I'm curious. Yeah, okay, no. All right. So let's get all of its key value pairs. So if we have anything there, then we'll load them one at a time into our immutable dictionary builder. And then if that has an actual value, that's not null. All right, yeah, we can. We might consider just throwing an exception. For now, I'm fine to just ignore it. Okay, let's be a lot more relaxed on those rules. Usually, I think I prefer to throw an exception, but for now, let's not care. All right, next thing we have environment. Authentication. All right. Another object one. All right. So authentication. Authentication is going to be null. And then, but if we have it, then let's go ahead and load those values. We're actually going to do something very similar to this thing over here. So I'm just going to copy paste a lot of this code. Object and authentication object. So we actually only need two. So var count ID is equal to let's do this. If dot try get value authenticate count ID and out account ID property this we can do the others and sorry var var and then I'm going to copy paste this because we're going to do the other property. So sorry, I'm doing this on the other screen, but here's the other two, right? So we just got those two. API token property. Okay, cool. So we have those. Var account ID is equal to account ID property dot value dot to value dot to string. Wait, hold on. Account ID could be null, right? Okay. Try get string. Okay. Let's put all this in this. This is gonna be a big old if statement. All right, this and try get string. Out var account ID and property dot try get string out var API token. Then we're gonna say that authentication is equal to new regular input, and we're gonna set these values. So account ID is equal to account ID. And API token is equal to API token. All right, now what's wrong with these? Oh, these might be null. Oh, God. Okay. And not. And is not null. And API token is not null. Okay, there we go. So now we have these values. We could probably move all of this stuff up one. I don't know how well. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's see bad the readability is on that code. All right. Okay. What's this complaining about now? If. Add braces to if statement. Those braces exist. Oh. There we go. That's why. And then I guess this can all move up one too. So let's cut and paste this. And then get rid of this part right here. Oh, that's right, because that's still there. And we need this and statement. Oh, this needs to be there. Okay, cool, we're good there. I guess else application is null. Oof, all right, that was a big one. Hopefully we don't need that again. Can we do something similar up here? Yeah, I guess we can move some of this stuff up. And this, so then we can get rid of this part. Move that up. Looks like I messed up some syntax here. Is that what's going on? All right, cool. And then we can have our else. That. Okay. All right, this isn't bad. For it's not null. I really prefer saying is object to is not null. I prefer the is true versus is not false statement. All right. Oh boy. All right. So that was that was authentication. The next two, thankfully, are going to be so much easier. So let's do that. Finally. Oh, all right. So triggers property. Right. Property. That's what we've been naming everything above, right? Property. Let's keep things similar. Environment property. Branch property. Uploader property. Oh, getting there. Project name. Property. All right. Yay. Okay. So how are we on time? Wow. Already. 48 minutes into this. Jeez. Okay. Okay, so we got our triggers property. Now triggers is a list, so that one's pretty straightforward. So, oh, that's right, we're doing everything inside of here. So, and try get array, out bar triggers array. Then let's see. So triggers array dot select x dot. Well, so here's the thing. These triggers, these are an object, and I don't think as a property we can get an object. I mean, I'm looking. Oh no, there is object. Okay. Let's see. Oh, try get object, but that returns an immutable dictionary. Let's see. Let's go over here. Let's look at this thing. The properties value. Let me minimize some of that. 105. All right, here we go. So sharing my screen over here, right? Triggers is a list of objects. That's what's going to be passed in. I don't see a just object value here. I mean, see this object value? I guess that's something we can work with. Because then we have this property value. Ugh. But the other thing is, what is our create going to do with it, right? Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I guess it really doesn't matter. So when we do this with our our values here, right? Or that's not it. We moved all that code to the provider. So the reason for those triggers is, here we go, generate triggers. So we're adding our own set of triggers, and we're doing them as a bunch of strings, right? Immutable array strings. Then let's just make it a strings. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, so let's change this to string. It'll be an input list of string. The only reason we did object was because a while ago we were, instead of doing our own provider, we were wrapping around the command Pulumi provider, right? And that one used object. Let's simplify things. Like, yeah, we can use objects, but let's keep things simple for us, for what we're doing. Cool. So triggers array. Now we're gonna get dot. All right. For each var item in triggers array, item dot try get string. If we can get it as a string, not new. I always forget the syntax for this. Yep, there we go. Builder.add key. All right. Okay, so now, and then when we're done with this, oh, whoops, that goes up here. That's here. Otherwise, else. All right, what? All right, this can be whatever we want it, right? So, triggers is gonna be a new mutable array. All right, cool. And now for the last one, working dictionary. Oh, after doing all of those other ones, this feels like the easy thing. Working dictionary property. And let's say, oops, not secret. Try to get the string out var working directory string. Object. And we'll leave that alone. Actually, that one we don't have to set anything. That's nice. That is nice. Location as an object. Yeah, we don't have to set anything there. Okay. That is a lot of code in the constructor, but it's just loading up the value. So one more time, let's give it another look through. Also, this is definitely something that needs some unit tests, so we will be adding those at some point once we're a little more further along. So I do like to follow TDD to an extent. I like to create the unit tests with the code, you know, as part of a single PR. Let's go with that, essentially, but just not at the same moment in time as I'm writing the code, because the code changes, and I don't want to have to go back and change the code when it's in that state. In that early state where it's just constantly changing. So all right, so project name. Sorry, I'm doing things on multiple screens. So the first one, project name, that one does have to be set. You know what? We're gonna make some changes over here as a readability thing. So internal constant string project name. Property name, project name equals project name. And we're going to set that here. Oops. And then in this other one, yeah, there we go. All right, so we are going to do this in a bunch of places. Oops, you. I think I missed one over here. Yeah. You. All right. I like that so much more. So, all right. How many were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So upload dir branch. Branch. Environment. Authentication. Triggers. And finally, working directory. All right, and then I'm just gonna start copy pasting things essentially over here. So, so upload dir. All right, cool. So we got that one, and then branch. Environment. Authentication. And then I'm going to have to come back for these two, but we'll do that in a minute. Triggers. And finally, working directory. Okay, cool. So we have those two, and we have these inputs. So let's do a similar thing over here. Do account ID and API token. All right. ID, API token. We'll do that. And whoops, it looks like I forgot to use the constants over here. So let's fix those up. Dir branch environment. What's next? Authentication. Triggers. And lastly, the working directory. All right, cool. Let's move that back to the other screen where you belong. And we'll say dot account ID and then dot API token. Cool. All right. Yeah, there we go. I'm liking that more. I'm liking it more. All right. We should probably pull this stuff out into like a nicer, easier to read thing. But for now, this is easy enough. It's fine. Okay. Property name, the project name set. Upload directory is being set for an exception if we don't get it. Those are the only two required ones. The branch, otherwise, get the value and get it as a... What does toString actually load? Does that just get the value as a string? It does not. Okay, yeah, looking over here at this code, the toString does some stuff. So this is where we need to try get string. All right, so glad I checked that. And properly.try get string out var branch string. All right, cool. We're doing that. Okay. We might have to do that over here, but quickly, let's see. Looking at this environment property, try get object, and if it is an actual object or an actual dictionary, okay, we're good there. It's item.value value.toString. Oh, nope, that's not what we want. Oh, no. Dot try get string. So what we want is this. Outvar. Okay, got it. So for each item here, value, now that's not nullable, right? None of these things. Okay, cool. So none of those are nullable. So if they're valid values. Okay. Next step. Ooh, this was the big one. This one, not liking it too much. Actually, let's okay, this is probably the, maybe this might be the cleanest we can make this, all of these checks. So get the value, get property name. Did I property name authentication? Okay, sorry, mind slipped on that. Okay, that's correct. Authentication property, the object, and the object gets value. Let's put that there. So authentication, try to get the account ID, and assuming we get the account ID string. Let's kind of keep that a little easier to understand. Remember what the types are. All right, cool, and their values. All right, so we're good there. That's set. Next up, property name triggers. There, try to get this value, triggers, try to get string. Yep, cool, we're good. We're doing what we had to change the other code above to do. No matter what, this will get set as an array, just to give it a value. And then lastly, properties of the working directory, try to get the string, and assuming it's a string. Okay, so that's all good. I'm gonna go back. You know what? I don't like some of the names here. So I'm just going to rename some of these. So instead of property name, we're just going to say property. Oops. So unfortunately, that just has to be right in the middle of the string. NAME, 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 and last one here, and then we can't forget this other one. So close. Property NAME, and now the actual last one. All right, so that was a lot of work. Let's use these args. Let's go back to our provider, and for the provider, we're going to say var provider args equals new request args request dot properties. You know what? Let's change that name actually. Run args. Yeah, sure. Run args. That's easy enough. And the reason why we're calling it that is because we're going to use it here in create and then also in the update. So I'm going to change that. Run args. Okay, and this actually gets easier. We don't have to do all these crazy apply things. So that's kind of nice. Alrighty, so get the parameter for this branch. So if is null or white space, just a branch, then the is equal to, we can get rid of a lot of this stuff. No. Okay. And that's right, we had to do the space. All right, cool. So we're good there. Oh yeah, that's right. And this stuff kind of changed last time, right? Didn't we learn that we can we don't need dash dash branch space. We'll leave that. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So we got that. And then the command changes. Let's see. So instead, we're gonna say var command is equal to all this stuff. Let's see. So args dot project name. We got branch command argument. All right, cool. And then the upload directory. Args dot upload directory. Cool. So we can get rid of this stuff. Generate deploy command. Okay, cool. So we're good there. Now let's see. So pages deploy. Just comparing this to last time. So Wrangler pages deploy. Oh, oops. This matters, right? Because generate command arguments, right? Because we're not using Wrangler, so this is going to be pages. All right, cool. So let's go back up here. Command arguments string. Var command name is equal to, and we're going to call this Wrangler for now, but it might not be that, right? So is well, you know what? Let's leave it at that. Let's leave it at Wrangler.cmd because we're running this on my machine. So let's do this. Let's change this over here to command name. The arguments will be this command string. Okay, build this. Oh no, can't convert this type. Oh no. String. Okay, go back to building this and succeeded. Okay, cool. So we've got that. Now I'm gonna go back to this integration one, and let's get rid of this environment. Just because we edited that, right? All right. So let's go back. Where is my other screen over here? So let's clear this. Let's reinstall our provider. Let's Pulumi destroy. Yes. Yeah, let's destroy all of that stuff. Start fresh, right? Now that we've got all this. Let that run. Failed. Delete's not implemented. Oh, no. That's not a problem, actually. So, back to our provider. Public override. Delete. And yeah, that doesn't need to do anything. Does it? The base? All right. Return task not completed. All right. There's no deleting here, right? This just uploads files. Although I guess now that I think about it, we could consider a delete will delete the files from there. I guess that's up for debate. What would someone expect? In my mind, I would think, well, you would just delete the files completely. Yeah, let's leave that alone for now. All right, cool. Hey, everything deleted. Cool. Now let's say Pulumi up F. Now let's see what happens now. And while that loads up on my other screen over here, I'm going to load up sign into Cloudflare just so we can see all of this stuff. And okay, request project not it just created the project. Did it not pass the project name in? Okay. Well, 1 second. Let me let's see. Oh no. Alright, sorry, still signing into Cloudflare on my other screen. Had to sign in first to 1Password. Alright, cool. So, So it did recreate our project. I'm seeing that, but why isn't it liking this? Integration example project. Oh, is that? Hmm. Which does exist. I mean, if I can show you, right? Integration example project over here exists. That is our project name. Let's see. I mean, none of this stuff should be used at all, right? Oh, that's the update one. Whoops. This is what, yeah, the create. Yeah, none of that stuff is being used. So let's output that command argument string. Let's see what that's doing. And then up here, well, it's our project name. We're using that, right? That's being passed in. All right, let's see what happens here. Okay, cool. So let's use the new one. Cool, clear this and blew me up again. Let's see what happens now. Looking good, looking good. All right, updating. Huh, same problem. We get all our outputs. Where's our string? It did not output. We did not get this. Oh, is that? I think that's the problem. I'm just going to copy paste this into here, to this part. Okay. Let's build that. So I think dot news. Okay. Failed again. Response. Sorry, I'm just trying to replace the update method with exactly the same code as our create method. Okay, so now let's go ahead and try running this one more time. Let's see what happens here. I guess it technically ran the first time, but it failed. So I guess now, subsequently, it's always going to use the update. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, updating. Duh. All right, cool. So we know our command arguments. Project not found. That's odd. Project exists. It's over here. You can see it. Integration example project. Huh. Pages integration example project. Yeah, because that is passed in now. Oh, huh. Not liking that directory. That's not right because we're passing in. We're supposed to be passing in the full path. Oh, the working directory. Ah, that's why. That's part of the problem. So I think what we need to do is this is arguments dot working. Yeah, working directory is going to be equal to run args dot working directory. There we go. Oh, if run arg not string string dot is not a white space, then we'll use that. All right. We will combine the code for update and create. I'm just trying to get this to work well for now. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. So try it now. Let's see if that makes any kind of change at all. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful for something. Although I'm surprised at the error message we're getting. Yeah. Request to the API. Failed. Project not found. that's it. Let's see what were we doing before. So pages, deploy, upload directory. Oops. I want to compare. Get. No, that's not what I want. Oh, because it's a new file. Let's look at the old file. What was the old one doing? Here we go. Old one was doing pages, deploy, upload directory. So let's compare that to what we've got now. Deploy command, pages, deploy, project name, branch is there, commit dirty is true, and -- directory. Okay, let's go back here. Because I think it looks like the Wrangler command has kind of changed. So Wrangler pages deploy help. There we go. That's what I wanted. So project name, no directory. Positionals is directory. So that's at the end. Deploy. Okay. So pages deploy directory. Where do those go? Where do the positionals go? Right, because we've got these, but the options, I don't remember where the options are supposed to go. Well, I mean, I guess if we look at the other one that was running yesterday, it was deploy directory and then the options. So let's change our stuff to work that way. Directory, pages deploy this. Let's try that. So build it. Good there. Over here, let's update our thing and let's try running it now. Let's see if this works. Come on. Just trying to get this done, and then that's pretty much the end of the stream for the day. So, no, still a problem. Same error. Same problem exists. Specify project name does not match any of your existing projects. So what happens if I give it some double quotes? Oops. Wondering if that's potentially the issue. Let's hit build here. All right, it built. Let's reinstall that plugin and let's go ahead and try running this again. All right, updating. We'll know in a couple seconds. And no, same problem. I mean, this is correct, right? This is essentially it. Well, let's just try running this. Let's see. Let's go back to the Solution Explorer. Let's try this. So we're gonna do that part. We're gonna run this again, and I'm running it again just to get the command arguments. I want to try what happens when I run it manually. Right? Let's go back to that stage of things and see what happens. So properties have changed. And we get the same problem. Okay, so let's see. Let's clear this. Wrangler pages deploy. All of that looks good. Project not found. Huh. Wrangler, who am I? Aha, that's the problem. I'm signed into the wrong thing. Ugh, okay. Wrangler, log out. Okay. Ugh. Wrangler, log in. Ugh, oh no. You know what? We're gonna log out because I don't think you should see this link. So I'm gonna hit deny. Don't allow that. clear this. Yep, yeah. Ah, clear it. Let's make it create another link by doing Wrangler login. I will allow this one, the one that's on the screen you cannot see. Cool. That's good. Successfully logged in. Let me hit clear. Now we can move this over here. Now let's say do our Pulumi up F and see what that does. Now that we're pointing to the correct account. Ugh. You know, I have a checklist before I start streaming to make sure I'm signed into the correct accounts, and I just completely missed the Wrangler one. And I guess I missed the Pulumi one since I logged out but forgot to log in. Whoops. Hey, look at that. That was successful. All right, and now I bring this over here, and I come here and I look at it. Yep, that was successful. It says my static site 6. All right. Okay, that was good. I think we made some good progress. We moved over a lot of code. It's still very ugly, but a lot of these things are there. You know, we still need to add our environment variables. We still need to set our triggers. And I think that's it, actually. Yeah. So, yeah, okay, cool. Well, hey, that's good. We made some good progress today. Let's see. Move all of the resource code into the provider. Works, but barely. It's ugly, and still need to implement triggers and environment variables. Okay, let's go ahead and commit this. I think we're good. I think we made a lot of good progress today. So we'll pick this up next time. This month of November is going to be a little bit back and forth for me. I will not be doing this live stream next week. I will be on a plane coming back here. And then the week after that, I will be able to do the live stream. But the week after that, I will not. And then the week after that is also the week of Thanksgiving, so I'll probably skip it. We'll see. Depends on how I'm feeling. Not so far, no plans to do any travel, so I will be around. Yeah, so we'll see. I mean, pretty much play it by ear, but at a minimum, next week, no. Week after that, yes. All right, cool. Well, that all seemed good. Successful week, everyone.